Hello, my yogi friends. I'm Brett Larkin. I wanted to make a video on the ways that I feel I'm failing as a yoga teacher. And I got really excited about making this video, which may seem strange because who wants to talk about the ways that they're failing in a public forum? But the thing that really got to me is that I just see so much on whether it's Facebook or Instagram, just kind of yoga inspiration, and whether it's girls in tight clothes doing really complicated poses or, just quotes or inspiration. Those things are great, but they also sometimes make me a little bit angry because, I think the breakthroughs that I've had with yoga or the times that I've really felt connected is when teachers have opened up and shared with me their struggles. This is my attempt at doing that with you. So the number one way I feel like I'm failing as a yoga teacher is that I'm not doing enough yoga. I'm not doing enough of my own personal practice. And I know a lot of teachers say this, and it's a common thing. You end up, if you're like me, teaching all the time. I also have a full-time job, and I do YouTube, and I do bodywork. I do so many things. And my personal practice suffers because of this. I'm so focused on my creative output through YouTube or through making my classes really fantastic that, my go-to practice is in embarrassing shape right now. I'm not meditating every day like I want to be, and I want to be doing yoga every morning, and I'm not doing that either. So to try and keep me a little bit more accountable, I'm starting a hashtag called Always Morning Yoga, which means I'm gonna photograph every time I do yoga in the morning so you guys can help keep me accountable, and please join in. So every time you do yoga in the morning, whether it's at a studio or to one of my videos or someone else's videos, take a photo and hashtag Always Morning Yoga so we can all be together in a group and keep each other accountable. Number two way that I feel like I'm failing is I feel like I don't watch my students closely enough in class. It's such a horrible thing to say and so terrifying to admit, but I look at everyone as much as I can, but I don't know if any of you are also yoga teachers. It's a lot to hold the space for everyone, right? So I'm really kind of trying to hold the space. It's hard to describe what that is, but it's just holding a space for transformation for everyone. And a lot of time to try to do that, I close my eyes for a little bit and really try to speak from my heart and speak from my gut and feel connected to something bigger than me. And it's hard for me to do that while also looking at people analytically in poses. And then there's also the music that's happening. I usually teach with music, and I'm walking around, and I know I'm supposed to be adjusting people, and there's just a lot going on. And I often wish that I were more concretely looking at my students, and I do look at them, but it's something I wish I did more because I always have the cues that I want to say for each pose, but when I look at people, I can make the cues that are most relevant quicker and faster, and that's better. So it's something that I really want to focus on and improve. Third way I feel like I'm failing is that I often get stressed out about my teaching. And I'm trying to do this less, but it feels very counterintuitive to me that a yoga teacher should be stressed out about teaching a class. I often feel like there's this pressure on me to deliver new sequences or to do new music or to have new things to say, and that my students are going to be disappointed, whether it's in person or on YouTube, if I don't constantly have something fresh and new. And more that I've been opening up to students about this, students have been telling me that's actually not true. They actually like it when I repeat sequences so they can, kind of know what's coming and know what to work on and be more in the flow. Most people don't remember like what they had for breakfast yesterday. So how much they remember about a specific sequence that I taught last week as opposed to this week, it's something I'm trying to stress out less about because I don't want to bring any stress into the classroom, even if it's just really subtle about my own performance. I don't want that. I don't like that. And I know it stems from this kind of fear of other people judging me. And I don't want to be bringing that into the room, and I don't want to be feeling that. So that's something I'm really also trying to work on. Fourth way I'm failing as a yoga teacher is that I'm not eating as healthy as I would like to. So I think I eat very healthy most of the time, but I still have a very severe chocolate addiction. I still really like pasta. It's also something I'm working on, is just trying to eat healthier, especially that first meal of the day, to really sit down and have a first meal to have lemon water. And I actually talk about, eating and lemon water and all that stuff in this interview that I did with a friend of mine. So definitely check that out. But I wish I were eating better. And 5, I wish I were meditating so much more, because when I meditate, I'm really able to show up, I think, for people in a much more profound, deep way. So there are many things that I think I'm doing well. Hopefully you think so too. But I really wanted to focus this video on just getting a little bit more vulnerable with you guys and focusing on the things that I wish I were doing a better job of. And I am a very stressed, very type A type of person. And I think that's why I need so much yoga. That's why this practice is so deep and so purposeful and really resonates with me, is because I'm someone who without yoga, I am really, really off the rails. And I don't remember who told me this, but when I was first starting my training, or first getting into yoga a long time ago, someone said to me that the teachers are the ones who are the most messed up, because teachers are so stressed and they need yoga so much as a coping mechanism. It's those people who need it that badly that end up becoming the teachers, right? So I don't think that's true in every case, but it's definitely true in my case. Yoga has helped me calm down so much. It helped me transform my life from being really focused on exterior things and really just, being unhappy and having no self-confidence, no self-esteem, to really coming to a place where, I'm now marrying the love of my life. I have a job that I love. I'm pursuing passions and hobbies, like doing this on YouTube that I love. And I just feel like I've come so far, and yoga was the bridge, literally, that made all that happen. Yoga and the kind of the mind-body awareness and the philosophical side of yoga too, that made that happen. And I want that for everyone. I want that for you. I want you to know that your life can be better if you move and do yoga and meditate. And, even calling it yoga, like, just move. Any kind of movement you want to do. I was talking to one of my mentors the other day, and I was really admitting to her, and this is just really true, like, I call what I teach yoga because it's the closest thing, like yoga's the closest alphabet I have to get people moving, but I just believe in movement. I don't believe in, Iyengar compared to Hatha or Pilates compared to bar method, or it's all good. It's all good. I love dancing. I love yoga. I love, I say I teach yoga, but really I just want you to be moving because I want you to be happier, and I want your life to be, just richer and fuller, and for you to be more present and really spring into your true self, which I think is what the practice has given me and is helping me do. So I'm on this journey with you. Give this video a thumbs up. Hopefully it wasn't too much of a downer. Give it a thumbs up if you liked just having me open up a little bit more, talking about some stuff going on in my personal life. And, let me know in the comments. Did this resonate with you? What are you going through? How has yoga helped your journey? I really answer all your comments. You guys know if you've commented, I really do respond to every comment. So I want to hear from you below. And of course, if you're just seeing this, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, for completely free full-length yoga and meditation with me on YouTube, and jump on over to brettlarkin.com, get my free Yoga for Abs class, be on my newsletter so I can continue to share and hopefully help you on your journey from my heart and my home to yours. Namaste.